Sometimes when people give us gifts, instead of being grateful, we just get a little uncomfortable. Some of us, when we receive a gift, we take on this obligation to reciprocate with a gift of equal value, or maybe we like to one-up the person by getting something just a little bigger, just a little better. Sometimes we don't believe we deserve the gift, and then we are the kind of people who feel an obligation. We don't want anyone to give us something that we haven't earned. We don't want to be indebted to anyone. Now, all of that can make getting a gift from another human being a little uncomfortable, but then how do we handle our relationship with God, from whom everything is a gift? That question always gets a little more difficult during Lent. How much do we have to fast and pray during these days before we don't owe God anything more? How much do we have to sacrifice? How many things do we have to give up till we deserve the death of Jesus on the cross? And if that's how we choose to approve Lent, we are in for a rough time, a season of constant frustration, because no matter how much we pray, no matter how much we fast, no matter what or how much we give up, we will never come close to balancing the scales. But thankfully, that's not what our God asks of us. God never once asked us to earn His love. How could we? God never required us to be worthy of His Son's coming or His Son's death on the cross. Because if He did, we would still be waiting for Jesus to come and carry His cross. So then why have a Lent? Why dirty ourselves with ashes? Why do penance at all? Our penance, our sacrifice, our fasting, our almsgiving, our prayer is not meant to change God. It's not meant to make God happy. It's intended to change us, to help us become a people who can joyfully accept the wonderful gifts of love and grace that our God freely gives to us. A people who share our blessings with others, not because we're afraid that God will be mad at us if we don't, but because the love of God fills us to overflowing. The realization that we are so loved by our God impels us to share that love with others. So if you hate to get gifts, you have my sympathies. You are in for weeks of misery. But once you and I can humbly accept the truth that every good thing we are, we ever will be, or we have, is God's gift to us, these days of Lent are peace and joy. And these 40 days of penance may be the best days of this year. God love you.